What is going on, guys? Welcome to the very first episode of Subscriber Sunday. Now guys, some of you may be thinking, what is this series? This series is all about you guys. It's about subscriber appreciation, I guess you can call it. So any questions that you guys ask me, any stuff that you guys send me, any videos that you guys send me will be featured in this brand new series every single Sunday. So the way Sub Sunday is going to work is going to be set up into 3 different segments. We're going to have fan art, we're going to have question time, and then we're going to have videos. So that's what we're going to do every single Sunday. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this new series. It's just a way for me to kind of give back to you guys. You guys get to know me a little bit better, and me to get to know you guys a little bit better as well. So without further ado, I guess we should start it off. So guys, let's start off with this week's piece of fan art. Now this week's fan art comes from Viv. Well, it's signed by Viv, and it's an awesome piece of fan art, and it's from the person on Twitter called Serene Biome. I will put their Twitter on the screen as well, but honestly, this is probably one of the best pieces of fan art I've ever had. It is absolutely awesome. She did such a good job at drawing this. Like, it's crazy. It's really good, and I really like it. Make sure you guys put in the comments of what you think of this fan art and let her know such a good job that she's done. Also go follow her on Twitter if you want to follow her as well. But thank you so much for that fan art. I really do appreciate it. So guys, moving on, that is this week's fan art. We're going to be moving on to the questions. Every week I will probably try to answer around about 5 questions. For the first week, I just want to keep this episode nice and short and sweet, and we have 3 questions that I'm going to answer you guys. The question time is kind of not really a question Q&A kind of thing. It's more of a kind of advice / Q&A. So if you've got questions you want to ask me, hear my opinion on, this is the place to do it. So we're going to start off with the first question, and the first question is from Airwalk9871, and they asked me, number 1, will you answer this question? No, I'm not going to answer this question. Number 2, will you stay for the next questions after hopefully answering the first question and still consider this question? I'm not sure. Number 3, are you sure about the last answer? No, I said I wasn't sure, so no, I'm not sure. Number 5, okay, how will you try to answer the first question? Number 6, are you ready for the final question after carefully comprehending the last few questions? I think I am ready for the final question. And number 7 is, I guess this was the actual question, it was Samsung or Apple? So, okay, I will tell you guys the history of my phones. My first phone was like the super old phone. It was like a brick. It was huge. I can't even remember what it was. But then I used to have Nokias and stuff like that. But I guess once I started getting into smartphones, my very first smartphone was an iPhone 3GS. That was my very first smartphone. And I didn't really want a smartphone at the time. I don't know. I didn't really care about them. I wasn't that bothered. I think I had like a Samsung flip phone before, and I weren't really that bothered about getting an iPhone, but I got it for like one of my birthdays, and it's really cool. When I first got it, I was just playing games on it for ages. And then after the 3GS, I think I got the iPhone 4. I think that's what I got, not 4S, just iPhone 4. And then I had that phone for ages as well. Had it for about 2-3 years. And then after that, I have the phone that I have now, and that is the Samsung S5. And again, that's pretty old now. I've had this for about 2 years now. So at the moment, I think I am Samsung rather than Apple. So guys, the second question comes from Anonymous, because they didn't want me to put their name in it, and that's perfectly fine if you want to do that. They said, please leave anonymous. I'm in 7th grade and I used to love math. Around 1 week ago, my math teacher hit me because she was in a bad mood, and I haven't told anyone at my school. Now, I didn't feel safe in maths, and I hardly talk in that class. Thanks if you answer. Your videos always make me laugh and give me an escape. I really enjoy them. So thank you so much for your question. So yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one. So, well, it's not really that tricky, because I think if a teacher ever did that, you should tell someone immediately, like straight away. If you're a bit worried about causing a fuss in school, like telling the principal or the guidance counselor, then you should definitely tell your parents. That should be the first people you tell. Like, tell your parents that this happened, and then they can go to the school with it. And because your parents have more influence than you do, because you're just seventh grader, you know, but with your parents go to the school and then report it, and then something can happen about it, you know, then I think that's the best way. So 100% tell your parents, and then you guys can all go to the school together and then get something done about that teacher, because a teacher should never hit a student. I think if the school did find out about that, then the teacher, sadly enough, would lose their job. But they decided to put their hands on a student, and that's definitely not right. I know this question was answered quite a while ago, so hopefully you have sorted all that stuff out. But yeah, I hope everything's all right, and thank you so much for enjoying my videos, and I'm glad they can put a smile on your face and make you escape from stuff that you're going through at the moment. But yeah, thank you so much for your question. So the next question is from AcraftYT, and he asked, for Sub Sunday, I want to ask, what's your opinion on gay people getting married and adopting children? This came to me when I seen some homophobic comments that were made about one of my friends. Okay, so gay people getting married. You know what? It's something that I don't really have an opinion on at all, because it doesn't bother me. Like I don't understand why people have a problem with people being happy, because someone getting married is just they're happy, right? They love someone else and they're getting married. Why would anyone not want to see another person be happy? Whether they get married to another man or another woman, I guess it doesn't really matter, because as long as they're not hurting anyone else with what they're doing, then why does it matter? I guess that's my opinion on it. And adopting children, again, same thing. I don't think it matters whether you're a man or a woman. As long as you're a good parent, that's all that matters. As long as they bring up their children in the right way and teach their children the right things in life, then it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. It could be anything. You could get a bad mum and a bad dad, and it doesn't matter. Or you could get two bad dads. You could get a gay couple who are two bad parents, but you could get a gay couple that are two good parents. So I don't think it matters whether you're gay, straight, or anything. It just matters if you're a good parent. And I don't understand why people have anything against gay people getting married, because it's not harming them. They're just trying to be happy. I guess that's my opinion on it anyway. So yeah, I got nothing against it, because at the end of the day, people are just trying to be happy, trying to get on with their life. As long as they're not harming anyone else, it doesn't matter. They're just the same as everybody else. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. So thank you so much, Acraft, for your questions. So guys, we are going to move on to the Snapchat feature. So guys, if you want to add me on Snapchat, my Snapchat will be in the description of this video. So let's go straight to the first Snapchat video.
Hi Biggs, so my computer keeps shutting down when I play Minecraft, and I know it's not overheating, so what should I do?
Okay, thank you for the question, baby chin girl. So your computer keeps shutting down when you play Minecraft, and you know it's not overheating. So it could be a few things. There's kind of a lot of answers to this question. I guess a lot of you guys have Minecraft problems because you may not have the best computer in the world and stuff like that. One thing about Minecraft is quite demanding to run. That is quite surprising to most people, because it's such a simple game, but it's quite demanding to run. So if it keeps crashing, it could be a few things. It could be memory on your computer. Maybe you don't have enough memory, or you need to check your hard drive space. Maybe you haven't got enough space on your computer to run it. What I can suggest is maybe try installing a mod called Optifine. It's very easy to install. If you search on YouTube like how to install Optifine, then there's tons and tons of tutorials out there. And what that does, it helps Minecraft run better for PCs that are not that great. So yeah, that's one way of doing it. The next way of doing it is you can increase the amount of memory Minecraft uses. Again, this is something that you could probably search for. In the Minecraft launcher, there's just a little bit of code that you can put in, and it, instead of using like 1 GB of memory, it will use like 3 or 4. But that's the only really two ways that I know that you could probably prevent Minecraft from crashing. I guess the final method, if none of them ways work, you could try reinstalling Minecraft, like back up your saves and stuff, but then delete it all. Don't delete the saves, like move the saves to another folder, then delete Minecraft and then reinstall it again. And that's probably the best way that I can think of to stop your game from crashing. I hope it helps. So yeah, check you got enough space on your hard drive, install Optifine, and if they don't work, try the RAM thing. But the RAM thing's a bit more complicated. If you're not that good with computers, then that might be a bit hard. But then the final thing, if none of them works, just reinstall Minecraft. That's the best things that I would say for that one. But thank you so much for your question.
Welcome to Snapchat, Reiki. I'm so excited that you got Snapchat, and I wanted to tell you thank you to you and Zai for always putting a smile on my face with your amazing videos. You and Zai inspired me to make a YouTube channel, and I want to know what inspired you to make a YouTube channel. Your videos are amazing, and I love them so, so much. Bye!
Thank you so much, Shelby, for that message. It really does make me happy when people say we put a smile on their face and we brighten up their day. So really appreciate you sending in that message. But the question you ask is, what inspired me to make a YouTube channel? So it's quite a long story. Some of you may know this if you are a long time subscriber, but I started off just watching YouTube videos like anyone else, and I was watching, I think at the time, Call of Duty videos. And then I kind of got into Minecraft. I think I just saw one Minecraft video and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I started watching some more Minecraft stuff. And then I came across a channel called Professor Chaos. Like the Chaos Craft server, I came across a guy called Professor Chaos. And he was playing Minecraft. He was doing like cool building stuff. And I thought, that's really cool. And then he started up a server. And then once I joined his server, like I thought, let me go on it. So I joined the server. It was open to everybody. And I went on there, and I realized when I went on there, I was one of the older people on the server. And I was building some stuff, and then he noticed me, like the YouTuber Professor Chaos. He noticed me building some stuff, and he was asking me a few questions, and he asked how old I was, and I told him, and then he realized that me and him were kind of similar ages. So he was like, oh, cool. Do you want to talk on TeamSpeak? TeamSpeak is like a chat thing, like Skype. And I said, yeah, all right, cool. And then funny fact is I didn't actually talk on TeamSpeak for such a long time because I didn't have a mic, and I kept saying to him, you guys are not going to understand me because of my accent, because I was English and I had an accent. I thought I would sound weird. I don't know why. It's just some weird thing. But then yeah, I went on TeamSpeak, and then me and him, we got along very well. Like we hit it off straight away. And then I was playing Minecraft more. I used to play with him a lot. I used to build a lot of stuff with him. And my PC was terrible back then, so I decided to get a new PC. And then once I got a new PC, he said to me, why don't you do some videos with me? Like he wanted to do some adventure maps and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But once I got the new PC, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do some videos with you, and I'll do a few adventure maps. So if you go back to like the start of my channel, guys, there's some like adventure map videos that I did with him and his friend Adorkable Heart, and they were like the first videos I ever did. And that's why I got into YouTube, because he kind of convinced me to do YouTube with him. Well, not with him. He said, just start your own channel, try it out, and we can do some adventure maps together. And yeah, that's why I got into YouTube. That's why I started it, because a friend of mine convinced me to start it. And so I started it. Funny thing is, now he doesn't do YouTube anymore. He kind of like got busy with school and stuff, and he started concentrating more on that. But yeah, I thank Professor Chaos for so much of what he did. He helped me out so much at the start of YouTube, like teaching me how to do things like render videos and record videos and stuff like that. So I'm always grateful for him helping me out on YouTube. But Shelby, thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it.
To us now, do you guys remember me, Ellie Gibson?
Thank you so much for sending in your message, Ellie. But of course I remember you. You tweet me all the time, and I always wake up on like, I can't remember what day it is, but it's like the same day every week where my phone is just going crazy because you go through my Twitter feed and you like favorite all my tweets, and my phone does not stop buzzing because you keep favoriting my tweets. And yeah, you're a very loyal subscriber, and I'm really happy that you're one of my subscribers. I even followed you back on Twitter because you're that loyal to me. But yes, I remember you, Ellie, and thank you so much for sending in your Snapchat message. But guys, there we are. That is all the fan art questions and videos that we have for this week of Subscriber Sunday. So thank you to everybody who asked questions, sent in fan art and sent in Snapchats. If I didn't get around to your Snapchat fan art or questions this week, guys, it may be featured in next week's Snapchat. So guys, to end out the video, Ellie sent me one final Snapchat and she did the outro for me. So she's going to do the outro. So Ellie, do the outro.
For watching, please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode of Sub Sunday Special. Bye!